Hello, my digital nomads. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about one of the most productive apps that I've found. It's very unique. And let me explain real quick. So everything right now is throwing an AI into everything in order to sell. AI is really hot, trending software and topic. And yeah, AI does help. However, there are still things that AI can't do. And this is what FocusMate does. It basically is an accountability program in which you tell a person what you're going to do, and then they match you with a partner. Sorry, they match you with a partner, or you match yourself with a partner, and then you tell them what you're going to do, what you're going to work on. You work on it together while you're on the video screen together, and then at the end of the session, you tell them how it went. And this simplicity of it sounds very simple. It sounds a bit funky, just having you basically telling a stranger what you're doing, but it works. It really works. And basically, what it works is you sign up for an account, you pick the session, 25 minutes, 50 minutes, 75 minutes, and then from there it'll have an interface like this, where let's say this is you, this is them. You basically tell each other what you're working on, and then from there you do a quick introduction. You go ahead and work on whatever you're working on, and then at the end of the session, whether it's 25 minutes, 50 or 70 minutes, you say, okay, well, this is how my work went, and how did your work go? And that you can't really get from AI software, right? And it's amazing. Like, for those of you who are digital nomads, who are students, who are basically trying to do something by yourself, it can be really hard. I'm there. Like, a lot of times you don't have that. You don't have that boss that, or if you're not in school anymore, you don't have that teacher telling you exactly, do this, or you get a bad grade, or do this, or you get punished, or do this and you get a reward. You don't have that pushing you. So when you're working by yourself, unless you're highly, highly, highly motivated, which I'm not, I'm just the average Joe. Or if you're the average Jane, it's going to be very difficult. So this tool really, really helps out. And just having an accountability partner, you just telling them what to do, what you're doing, they telling you what you're doing, and then you go ahead and working on it. It keeps you honest. There's no wiggle room. Yeah. Can you cheat the system? Yeah, you can cheat anything. Can you lie and make up stuff? Yeah, you can. But at that point, you know, you might as well be working on whatever you say you're working on, because now you have to lie, and that adds a lot of stress. And then you have to create the lie. That's more work. And then you just have to sit there and do nothing. And then at the end, you have to lie again. And then make up a more review, make up fake feedback. It's just, this forces you to be honest and to get yourself to work and whatever you started. And I highly recommend it for anyone here. Now, let me go over the pros and cons real quick about this. So the first con is it's a monthly membership. They offer a free trial, which I'm using right now. But I'm going to, the free trial basically gives you, I think, 2 or 3 sessions a week. All right. And I wanted to just try it out before I put money in. It works really well. The other thing is the monthly membership's affordable, so they're not trying to charge you an arm and a leg. But I really hate monthly memberships, so that's kind of a con. But it's worth it. Then the second thing is sometimes your partner does drop, and I wanted to know, like, what happens if they skip out or they drop or they're flaky. And what happens is the app automatically pairs you, or they find a partner for you within 2 to 3 minutes. So that's amazing. I was worried that I schedule a 25-minute session, they don't show up, and then I have to wait to the 25-minute sessions up and then find another partner. No, it doesn't work that way. You basically can just get a 25-minute session. If they don't show up 2 or 3 minutes, they hook you up with another partner. That's the game saver right there. The other thing is, when I went through the session, my internet was a bit weak. So I would highly recommend, when you start off, if you have kind of flaky internet, to reduce the video quality. I mean, that's all it is. You might get a little pixelation, but it still does, it still works like how it's supposed to. Last thing is telling a stranger what you're going to do, and then having them hold you accountable. It sounds weird. It sounds weird. It sounds simple, but it works, and that's all that matters. Like, basically telling strangers what I'm doing. They're telling me what they're doing. I'm working on it. They're working on it on their project, and then at the end, I give them feedback on what I did and how it went, and they give their feedback on their session, and it keeps you both honest. And at the end of one session, this is kind of like a time amplification or force multiplier for me. So if I were to work, I'll just give you an example. Because I like live, kind of like battle tested, pressured experiences. If I were to work for myself 75 minutes, maybe two maybe 2 or 3 hours, I would be surfing the internet, maybe Facebook, emails, maybe chat, then 10 minutes of work, and then back and forth. This 125-minute session was probably worth 2 or 3 hours of my quote unquote work, right? And minus, let me be more accurate here. It's more like 22 minutes of work because you do have to kind of introduce yourself, and you have to kind of give feedback of what you did and how it went. So I'm going to account for that. But still, that focused work, that where you just really, really focused and killing it on the work. And then it makes you super productive because at the end of that session, I know I have to report back to my partner what I did and how it went, right? And they have to do the same for me. So there's kind of like an internal drive to get the work done. It's not like an external monetary thing where you lose money or you lose a promotion. This is you're kind of disappointing another person on the other side, and you're disappointing yourself. So that simple mechanism really drives me, and I love that it really consolidates my work into a small session. I choose to pick the 25-minute session because anything longer than this, and then there might be bathroom breaks and stuff like that goes on. It might be a bit difficult, so I pick 25-minute sessions because I'm starting off, and that's what I'm comfortable with. So those are the pros and cons of this app. It's amazing. I'll leave a link in the description below for you to check out. I wanted to share with everyone here. Now, the whole thing is, it is a monthly membership, but if you can get your productivity, increase your productivity for maybe 10 times, 10x, whatever you would do. So 1 hour of work within 20 odd minutes, or even 2 hours of work within 20 minutes, then why not? All right, that's the amazing part. And then you have the rest of the day to do what you need to do worry free. All right, so um, I would highly recommend. I know AI is out there, but there are the human factor too, and there are things that humans can do better. I would recommend that you give yourself a chance, give it a try. Don't listen to me. Go ahead, sign up for a free account, give 125-minute session, see if you like it. If you don't like it, then you only wasted maybe 25, maybe 30 minutes installing everything. But at least you can say you gave it a try. And if it works for you, then you saved 10x, 20x your time, and that compounded by days, weeks, months, years. That's a lot of money because time is money, right? And money is basically stored time. So that's the deal with this tool. I would highly recommend anyone who's having trouble with motivation or just keeping focus. Just use this tool and see if it works for you.